Heidi St. My husband Jay and I have been married for almost 30 years, and we have 7 children, and we have homeschooled them all the way through high school. I'm also the founder of MomStrong International and the author of Becoming MomStrong. So Jay and I actually never wanted to homeschool, and I had several friends in the early 90s that were homeschooling their kids, and I was trying to get them to come to my kids' school. I was like, you guys, you don't have to suffer like this. You could come and put your kids in school. I remember inviting my friend Christy to Savannah's first little kindergarten play that she was doing, because my friend Christy was homeschooling, and I just thought, why would you do that? Like, why would a sane woman choose to be locked up with her kids for 18 years in a row when a school bus would come and take them away and give you like a 9-hour break every day? Like, why would you do that? And I went to a private Christian school, kindergarten through 12th grade. My grandparents put us through school, and my husband went to a public school. So we had no frame of reference for homeschooling other than it just seemed like a really weird, it was just not conventional. It just seemed torture. It just seemed like torture. I thought, who would want to do that? I didn't spend all day with my parents, and it just seemed like kind of an odd thing to do. And so we went ahead and put our daughter in the same Christian school that I graduated from. And after about a year, we were like, we're going to have to live on rice and beans. Like, if we have other children, this is going to get really prohibitively expensive. And so I looked into public school, which was a new experience for me. I went to a homeschool supply store in Milwaukee, Oregon, just a little bit south of Portland. I went to a homeschool supply store, and I went in and I said to the guy, I'm like, hey, my name's Heidi. I'm not interested in homeschooling. I was just like, I just want to make that clear. This is me telling you, I'm not here to do your crazy voodoo homeschool thing. I'm just trying to buy myself some time. And he said, if I had a nickel for every time I'd heard that. And I kind of rolled my eyes at him. I'm like, what would you do? I said, I have this really bright 5-year-old child, and I want to do something with her. And I thought, maybe I can teach her letters. I didn't believe I could teach her to read, because I thought only professionals could do that. So it wasn't even in my thinking that I would do anything other than just some very rudimentary education. Like, maybe they'll talk about colors and shapes and the planets or something like that. Well, he introduced me to a book called Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. And so I got out of there pretty unscathed that day. I only spent like $15, which, as we all know now, I mean, we call the homeschool supply store the $100 store. And so I got out of there for $15 and I went home, and I started to I did a lesson with Sierra. The very next day I had a lesson with Sierra. And it starts off really simple. And here's my little 5-year-old daughter. She's so excited. She wants to learn. And I teach her 1 lesson, 2 lessons, 2 weeks go by. And before I know it, she's sounding out basic words. And my husband came, and I was enjoying it. I loved watching the light bulb come on and watching her want to sit down and read with me. And I loved spending time with her. And I started to feel a little bit regretful every morning when the school bus would come and pick up Savannah, my older daughter. And I realized I am accomplishing with Sierra in 25 minutes to an hour every day what it's taking the school system 8 hours a day, 5 days a week to accomplish with my older daughter.